Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2014 Kia Forte. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. And Matt's actually driven this one. He drove it home a couple times. I don't know. He drove it some. This is my first time driving it. So, here we go. It's a pretty blue Kia Forte. Really no rust or body that I can see, except I'll show you right up there on the front in just a few minutes. Back tires are probably about 50%. Front tires are 60%-ish. You can see right here they've got, looks like the headlight's all here, but maybe it's cracked or something, so they put tape on. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But you can see that they did something here. It looks like they've got, I don't know, it almost looks like they cut out a bad panel and maybe put a new one in, but they didn't blend it or something. I'm not certain. So anyways, there must have been some damage there. It looks like a little bit like maybe rattle can paint or something. But it's not super horrible. It's that little section right there. Let's see. Inside, it's in pretty good condition. Again, on this side, there's really no damage to speak of, except maybe right down there, there's a tiny little bit starting. But I mean, it's a 2014, so it's only 7 years old or so it's in pretty good condition. Looks like your front bumper has got that same stuff as the passenger side. So I don't know what that is. All right, we do have a cracked windshield. I do not think it's in the line of vision for states where that's a problem, but for states where it's a problem to have any crack, be aware of that. I think I quoted it on SafeLight the other day. It was like $327 for SafeLight to come and do it. Alright, here is your motor. You can hear it does have that noise. And Matt has torn into it a little bit. I'm going to shut this so that I can talk. Matt has torn into it a little bit, and he looked underneath all the covers and all that stuff that's underneath there, and he thinks it's just a lifter noise. So underneath, somewhere under there, there's a high pressure direct fuel injection pump, I think. And underneath that pump, there's like a little bearing or something. And so he replaced the bearing, and it's quieted down quite a bit. And it will actually quiet down more as we drive. And Matt says that it will actually go away as we drive. So there's that. And he says that the high pressure direct fuel injection pump, like we were going to get one at a salvage yard for like $75, and then they sold it before we got one. So it's not a super expensive part if you buy it at a salvage yard, and it's not I don't think it's a super hard part to replace. You can ask Matt on that, but if Matt can do it, then pretty much anybody can do it. So there's that. So that's what that is. If you have any questions about that noise or anything that's really been done to this vehicle, Matt's your guy, and his phone number is 309-337-1049, just because he's the one that tore into this, and he's the one who has driven it more than I have, and he's just in general smarter than I am. So there's that. I'm gonna flip you back around and we're gonna finish this up. All right, so we have 170,000 miles on here. Tire pressure light, but really no check engine lights that I can find. Let's see the radio. Let's figure out how to turn on the radio.
Perseverance.
Oh, there's the radio. Okay.
Roses, so
the radio works. It looks like it's got Sirius FM, which you'll get a a free 3-month trial when you purchase the car. I assume the heat works because Matt was driving it last week when it was cold, but we're gonna double check as we go, and we'll check the windows while that's working. Passenger side window works. Rear passenger side window works. Rear driver's side window works. And the driver's side window works. So, we're gonna go. Let's see, I'm gonna scoot my seat up a little bit. Gotta figure out if it's manual or automatic. Okay, I think that's it. We've got heat blowing out, so I would say the heat works. We're gonna turn the AC on and see how that goes as we go for a drive. Let's see, there's an oil change sticker on here, but that's really old. So my guess is that either the oil needs changed or they just didn't put a sticker on there. One of the two. All right, I'm gonna get my big boot in here. This is it's got less room between the brake pedal and the gas pedal. All right, fine, I'll put my seatbelt on. These darn cars with the seatbelt alarms, I tell ya. Okay. You can hear on my camera just as we're driving. Right now I'm going about 55, and I think that engine tap is just really light now, if it's there at all. Like I can't hear it very well at all. So so I think that's what Matt was talking about when he said it kind of goes away. AC, I would say that it works. It's blowing out cold. I don't hear any suspension noise. It's driving really smooth. I'm going to try our turn signals. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Horn works. Windshield wipers work. Get over here. And we'll check our cruise when we flip around. I gotta figure out how to set it on this one. Woo! Brakes! Brakes work really good. No grinding, no vibration. And they stop you when you don't know you're gonna stop, and then you just randomly slam on the brakes. Alright, here we go, and let's get cruise. Cruise on set. Okay, so I think we have cruise going. Cruise seems to work just fine. So, so I think that's going through everything. I think your big thing on this is just looking at that motor noise. So if you don't know what it is, show this video to a mechanic or bring a mechanic with you. Whatever it is, you can take a look at it. You can call Matt about what he did, what he thinks it is, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you have any questions, give Matt a call, 309-337-1049. Thanks, guys.